What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into all of the disclaimers intro that I like to do, I just want to thank you guys for giving me a day to get this video up. I got home around noon and I was just exhausted. I had to take a little break and I just don't think it's feasible for me to get this up tonight. But I'm still filming it on Monday so it can be up hopefully bright and early on Tuesday. And with that said, this is my latest video in my Must Have Must Gag series. This is my series I created inspired by Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all the Instagram pages I follow to get all of this makeup knowledge. And lastly, but certainly not least, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. If they are linked down below and there is an asterisk behind that link, that means that I will get a small commission outside of you purchasing. Like, it doesn't add any money to your bill. And if not, that's no big deal at all. I still just appreciate you guys coming to watch this video with me as we can continue to talk about new makeup releases. I received some Yes Style stuff, so I went through a Yes Style order because I had some like points that were expiring in August, and I figured let me just go ahead and splurge in July with my limited budget, which has it's gone. So there is that, but I got quite a bit of like lip balms and stuff that I'm gonna actually get use out of, so I'm very excited to like slowly test that stuff out. I am currently wearing once again the Cosmic Brushes Delicious Delights palette. This is the second look, so I will be doing my third look the day you guys are watching this video so that I could get my 3 looks 1 palette up on Wednesday. So do stay tuned for that. And as soon as this video is up, I will have it linked to this video and the previous video I uploaded with a look. And I think that's about it. I will also be working on getting my vlog up for my travels this past weekend. In the event that you guys are interested, I will get that up hopefully by like Saturday, because that'll just be a bonus video for anybody who wants to watch it. It's not like a, standard video. So we're just gonna, I think that's it. I'm gonna scoot over and we're gonna start talking about the new makeup releases. So if I keep fidgeting with my eye, I'm sorry. I have like an eyelash that is trying to kill me. So all right, so Kevyn Aucoin is coming out with lighting sticks. These are supposed to brighten and highlight the face with a creamy formula that gives a glass-like glow. It is $53. There are 2 shades, soft light and warm light. Warm light, of course, would be the one for me, as they tout that to be for medium to deep skin tones, and soft light they tout to be perfect for fair to light skin tones. I've never really tried Kevyn Aucoin, and this is not going to be a product that's going to have me run for it. It really reminds me of my Merit highlighter sticks, and I love those sticks. Specifically the citrine one, that's my favorite. I literally have that in my Shop My Stash because that is a favorite cream highlighter for me. So no need to get this, but it's pretty. It's pretty. Glossier is coming out with some new shades in their Ultra Lip Nourishing Shine formula. I actually picked one of these up when Glossier originally came into Sephora because I wanted to try the brand. I had never tried the brand because I wasn't going to pay for their shipping, and the brand just never really called to me. But because they were finally in Sephora, I said, why not? Let's just throw it in a cart. I think that this product is fine. I don't find that it is an end-all be-all for me. So there is nothing that is going to bring me to really drive myself to pick this up, especially right now where I am truly trying not to buy everything, even though it seems like I am buying everything under the sun. Pink Honey UK, which I've talked about them in the past because they have some very interesting kind of cream products they've released, and they are a UK based brand, hence the UK in the end of their name, and they are coming out with something new. To my knowledge, the product has not been revealed yet. Let's see. Oh yes, it is. It is a sheer sun product, but what is it? I'm so confused. This is their sheer sun-kissed fluid and fluid. So I'm thinking it's like a form of bronzer drop or like a tinted moisturizer type situation from what I can gather very quickly. It's not something that I need. I never tried this brand, and if I was going to try them, it honestly would have been for their cream bronzers. You guys know I love cream bronzers. I just recently uploaded a video all about that, so definitely check it out in the event that you are my skin tone and you're looking for some of the best shades for your skin tone. And then in general, check that video out in case you want some really great formulas. I do have a powder bronzer video coming up soon. I don't know when I'll be able to get it up, but it is coming, so don't worry about that. But as for this, I think I'm going to go ahead and skip. The Jurassic Park is collaborating with Profusion, and is there another Jurassic World movie coming out? There's so many different like add-ons to older franchises that I grew up with that it's truly hard to keep up. Same with like I just recently tried to get more understanding with Fast and Furious because that was my jump, okay? And then they did this Fast X and X5 and it's so much. So I have no idea if there's more movies coming out. I'm sure that's why they are doing this, because otherwise it seems quite late from their last movie to be doing this. Regardless, they have quite a bit of things as this Profusion. They have an eyeshadow palette, a mirror, they have a fanny pack, they have a sponge, they have a this, they have a that. It all looks cute. It's available at Walmart. I don't shop at Walmart. It's just not a place that I go. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. Something that I did already scoop up. I can't wait. It's already on its way to me. Is the fact that Patrick Ta came out with 3 new shades in his major headline double take cream and powder blush. So I've actually picked up 2 shades of this previously. The first shade I picked up did not work for my skin tone. It was just way too light. It did not show. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. I'm pretty sure I decluttered it and gave it to like a friend or something. And then the other one that I picked up, I love it. I think it's perfect. It's a very neutral kind of slightly pinky, rosy blush. It's beautiful. And then this last one that he just came out with, which is She's Wanted, which is that deep plum color, truly reminded me of my Only Drama from Half Magic. And since I picked that product up, it's pretty much always on my face or somewhere near me, or I want to use it. Literally the only reason why I haven't been using it in this like tutorial for this eyeshadow palette is because of the fact that I need to keep it in my review bin, and I need to review all the products because my review bin is overflowing. So that tells you, you know, how much I love not only the shade but also the formula. And because I've already enjoyed this formula in the past, now that I know, you know, what shades to pick up and what shades not to, I really wanted to see if I would get some more use out of another really deep juicy berry shade. So I picked this one up as well, and I'm so excited. There's also another brush. I think I also ended up throwing in the House Labs lavender blush because I've been eyeing that. I really enjoyed the one shade that I got. I think that's also in my review pile. So yeah, so many beautiful products that I'm just kind of getting a new shade in, and I'm fixing to actually do another video about that as well because I think that's important for you guys to know as well. MAC Cosmetics is coming out with an Astro Shine collection. I have absolutely no idea who Astro Shine is. I'd assume by the different characters that it's like a TV show or something. Absolutely no idea. I'm sure this is something that I should know, but I don't. They have, well, it looks like, oh, it's astrology. It's just astrology. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm a Capricorn, so I would get technically sellout, I guess, if I wanted to stick with my sign, and that is a pinky tone. I've already made that mistake with Bite before they shut down. They were doing astrology lip products every month to kind of coincide with whatever your sign was. And I bought that lipstick. I was like, oh, I'll get used out of it. So I'm not going to play myself again. This is going to be a pass for me. It's cute, but it's just not needed for me. And then they have liquid eyeshadows and a skin finish. Just, once again, just not for me. Britney Spears is coming out with another scent in her fantasy line. This one is a jungle fantasy. So the top notes are watermelon blossom, violet leaf, and yuzu. The heart is Gustava flower, water lily, and gardenia. And then the base is tonka bean, absolute, and cupcake. I am very intrigued by this. I like that this comes in 2 different sizes. I feel like since I've been like into fragrances, this is the first one that she has released. So maybe I've only seen the 500 milliliters because those are the ones that are like left from her older releases. Either way, I like this. I would love to see kind of how expensive that 30 milliliter is. And then also, where does this like initially launch? Like, does she have a website? Does she have a specific retailer? I have no idea, but I'm definitely intrigued, and I'll try to keep my eyes out on that, especially because it has cupcake and watermelon in there. Very interesting notes. Melt is coming out with a glazed skin sheer finishing powder, and this could be perfect for somebody. It just doesn't seem like it's perfect for me. So it's all natural, lightweight, buildable coverage, soft focus, finishes, and it blurs the pores, fine lines, and wrinkles, giving you a radiant glow for youthful, fresh looking skin. I don't need a youthful glow. My skin already glows enough. I'm trying to mattify it so that my makeup can last longer. I also am currently trying to get through my last loose powder, and then I have maybe 4 or 5 pressed powders. So I'm good. I am enjoying what I have when it comes to powders. Powders has never been a category that I felt like I need to be extravagant in. And yeah, this is just not it for me. Give Beauty has now already released their duos of blushes in the satin and radiant finish. They've released 6 different duos, and I'm definitely intrigued. I do believe that these will be actually in Sephora tomorrow. I want to say I heard that people were saying that these are literally available right now at Sephora. And if that's true, I already plan to like go out to do a couple of things. I would definitely love to get my hands on some of these, more or less to just see what they look like and go from there. Okay, so these are online exclusive and they're first access only. I'm assuming the first access for Rouge members. Ooh, I wanted to really get my hands on these. We'll see. I need to look more into the colors. There are definitely some very pretty colors, but I want to see a little bit more than just what I'm seeing in this particular photo that I have on the screen for you guys. So I'll do some investigating. I think I'm leaning towards maybe only picking up one, which is good. But I need to figure out which one. And yeah, there's like a bright lavender one, which would be interesting to compare with the House Labs. And then they also have a coral pink or a bright coral. I would just love to see them on my skin tone because I just don't trust it. I don't trust that they're going to appear as bright and beautiful on my skin tone as they say they are. And now that I've heard so many people really loving the bronzer duo and the highlighter, I kind of want to check those out too. So many things from Give that I'm interested in. Let me know if you recommend anything. ColourPop is coming out with some panned cream blushes, and these are their Insta Crush creams. So these are already available. I will have them linked down below, as with everything. And I think these are smart. I think it makes sense. A lot of people have been really loving panned cream blushes, me included. Some of my favorite cream blushes are literally in pans. And so it'll be interesting if like going down the line or later on in my like makeup journey, if I only pick up cream blushes that are literally in pans, because I do find that the application method for me is easier, and I just enjoy the overall vibes of it towards the end of the day, all of that. Some of these colors look pretty, but I think I'm good. If you're interested, they are only $12. So it looks like some more new things are coming from House Labs, and they're coming out with foundation sampler sets. I love this concept. So basically what happens is you order a sampler set for a certain trio of shades that you think you might be able to fit in. You can swatch them, wear them, apply them, see how you like them. And from what I know, you actually don't get charged until after 30 days if you don't purchase a full size bottle. I think that's genius. I really, really like it. And I definitely recommend it. You guys know I love my House Labs foundation. That's literally one of the best shown or best seen videos on my particular channel, because I guess I got that video up very quickly. I don't really know, but that video really got some traction for me. And not only am I happy about that, but I genuinely enjoy the foundation. So hopefully you guys have seen that video. If not, definitely check it out. And I would definitely recommend trying this if you've not already got the foundation. That way you know for a fact that the shade that you're picking up is the shade that you actually should have. Fenty is also joining in with the Barbie craze that's happening right now. And she has a bright pink lip from her Velvet Liquid Lipsticks in the shade Pink Limousine, and it is limited edition. I think this is smart. A lot of people are really into pink right now, specifically because of the Barbie movie. So it makes sense for these brands to either come out with collaborations or just come out with releases that are products that Barbie enthusiasts would actually wear, you know? So it makes perfect sense. I'm not a pink girl. I've actually already done my like Barbie inspired look. I loved it. I was happy with it. I'm gonna keep moving. Lisa Eldridge has come out with her own version of liquid lipsticks. And what I will say is that I would actually try these. I feel like Lisa Eldridge, her formula on her lip products are really nice. Are they groundbreaking things that you've never seen before? No, but they are solid formulas. I think I only have one of her bullet lipstick. It is the velvet version. It's really, really nice. And she does have some browns that are cute. Am I running to get this? No, I'm sure by now these are already sold out because her stuff tends to sell out very quickly. But I do kind of have a feeling that the formula is going to be really nice. It's not going to be drying, cakey, or anything like that. Ritual Defy is also coming out with their own version of some products, and these are the Thorn Bite products. These are the full sizes of the lip oils, and yeah, I think this is smart for the brand. At one point they were in Ulta. I have absolutely no idea if they still are. I would love to know if they are, because I could definitely see me maybe getting the clear one of this lip oil. I've really been into them. I picked up a couple from Yes Style and I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on those. Phytosurgence has come out with some cream bronzers, and it's quite the shade range. There's 12 shades, and there is shades for light to medium, they say, and etc. So I feel as though they know that even some of those deeper tones aren't going to work for deeper skin tones. I don't know. I would be interested to try this, but Phytosurgence is one of those brands I think you have to buy from the website, and I just don't have enough confidence that it's going to work for me. So I'm probably going to go ahead and pass. Sonia G is coming out with some more new brushes. I love Sonia G's brushes, highly recommend them. And these are the new fundamentals. So she has shapes that look similar to shapes that she already had, but I think there's something, slightly different to these that make these even better than the previous kind of version. I like them. I think they're cool. If I had unlimited money, I'd buy them all. But since my funds are limited, I'm probably going to wait until a Beautylish gift card event and then pick up maybe that Classic Cheek, the Work L, and the Soft Buffer. Those are probably the three that I would actually go ahead and pick up. Fantasy Cosmetica has come out with a new eyeshadow palette, and this one is extremely cool toned. It has those grays. It has like a nice, interesting, like a poopy green or poopy brown, however you want to call it. They have some neutral brown shimmers and some more gray, bluish shimmers as well. I think this is cute. It's definitely not for me. I've been through my phase where I thought I was the girly that liked and my skin tone or my undertone was cool tone. It's absolutely not. It's not. I also don't really like how the cool tones look on me now that I kind of truly understand my undertone and everything. So that's going to be a pass for me. I still am interested in the brand, and I think this brand also came out with more fragrance travel sizes with this launch as well. So I will definitely try the fragrances. I'm very interested in those from the brand, and I am interested in trying the formula. There hasn't been the perfect palette for me yet. Patrick Ta is coming out with some new lip products. These were supposed to be out when the blush duos came out, but they weren't available on Sephora, so I was not able to pick them up in that same order. But basically, he's just extending the lip product range. He has 5 more lip creams and 5 more lipsticks. I believe all of the new shades are pretty much coinciding between the cream and the lipstick. I think this is smart. Once again, he has been touted to have a very good formula, so why not kind of continue on with that? Although for me, it looks like all of the colors that he added are in that pinky nude range, and that's just not for me. So I'm going to pass on those. Hourglass has come out with some volumizing glossy balms. These are in a stick formulation, and these look very, very neutral, if not sheer. I think this is smart. Once again, a lot of people are into the glossy lips right now, balm type situation, oils, stuff like that. So a lot of these brands are going to be dropping their versions of that so that they can, of course, get people to purchase from them. They are available now. They're $47 each. I'm going to pass though. I'm going to pass. I did get something that is somewhat similar from YesStyle before I even knew these were coming out, but that's a lot of money for a lip product. Givenchy is coming out with a loose blush, and I've never understood this concept. I'm sure it makes sense to certain people because it just is a little bit more seamless and effortless and airbrushed on the skin. I think that some of the colorways are beautiful, especially that Flanelle Rubis, which is the rich brick and of red. I think that's a really pretty color. Is it something I'm going to be picking up? No. I'm going to save my money. I can only imagine what the price of that product is for them. Sugar Drizzle Polish is coming out with a new palette, and this is Mojito because summer. I'm sure it's going to have quite a bit of greens, maybe even some yellows and a white or two. I'll be interested to see what comes of this palette, but as of right now, we have not seen the inside. Next, Tarte has come out with a Key Largo Glow, and I don't really like the concept. It's a glow boosting drop that's supposed to be there for vacation. So basically think of it as a face bronzer, or what's it called? Tanner, that just gives you a light tan. I don't need this. So I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead and pass. It looks like Kimchi is also coming out with a Spacey Nudes palette, and I really love the cover of it. It looks really, really fun. The inside actually looks super boring to me. Don't get me wrong. I love myself a brown palette, but I feel like at this point I have enough brown palettes, if I'm going to get more palettes, which hopefully I will in the future, I want them to be colorful, interesting, intriguing. This just isn't it. It's not it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. Sephora is also coming out with some scented products. These are brushes and a sponge set. I've been through the peach scented products with Too Faced. I don't need to go back down that lane with Sephora. Glamlight is showing yet another collaboration, yet another collection. This time it is with Ghostface. I didn't know there was an actual name for that thing. I always thought it was Scream, but I guess that's the name of the movie. because people scream when they see the face. I don't really know. I don't do scary movies. It's coming out in the fall, which is quite a few months away. So maybe they're releasing it before the fall starts, like in kind of that, you know, consumerist mindset where they release fall now, even though we're in the summer type situation. But either way, I'll be interested. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of black, gray, and white, but maybe they'll do something interesting and unique that I would feel the need to pick it up. Valentino has come out with a new Cushion Glow SPF product. This is, of course, has the foundation in it. It is currently available in it's going to be available in Asia in September, and there's still yet to be a release date for the US. I don't even think Valentino has a shade for me. They may. Maybe they do. I've seen darker shades. I'm not impressed with Valentino as of right now, except for those lip creams. I'm still waiting for those puppies to drop. Okay, I think this is the last thing I have pinned, and these are some new sets from the Sephora favorite sets. So I tend to kind of get into these if they're a collection of products that I'm very interested in. You can get a really good value trying them this way, and also they throw in minis, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of minis, but there is a purpose to minis to literally test out a product to see if you need it in a full size or not. So they have one that's all about give me some shine. So they're all shiny, glowy lip products. Then they have the Luxe Vibes set, which has quite a few luxury products from La Mer all the way to Hourglass and Tom Ford. Then they have the Glossy Dreamy, which has some glossy lip products, some glossy brow products, glossy everywhere, stuff like that. Although the issue with that one is they have a milk bronzer. So that's really going to limit who can order and pick up that set and actually get the full use out of it, because they have an actual complexion product where your complexion really needs to matter. The Lawless Blush, depending on the shade, your complexion needs to matter as well. You guys saw that that was Rose Ink. Well, that is a factor. I do know that to be a factor. And then, of course, the last one it's the same thing. So they're only coming out with 3 sets. I think these are all cool if it's something that you were already going to pick up. Like, let's say you were already going to pick up one of the lip products that are full size in one of these sets. And if you look at it, literally the value is like $10 extra, but you were also interested in another formula that they're presenting in the set. I say go for it. None of the sets are perfect for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. But yeah, I think this was a good video. A lot of cool things, a lot of things to look forward to in the future. I think I'm going to be good this week. I did some damage while I was on vacation, and I did shop for the Nordstrom sale, Amazon Prime Day, XYZ. So I have a lot of goodies that I can show you guys in the future, and I can't wait. If you want to talk to me or hear from me outside of the 3 uploads that I do here on my channel, I do have all of my information associated to my other social medias listed down below. I also recently revamped my website, and you can go ahead and feel free to check me out over there. I post there twice a week, and I try to post on my Instagram every day, etc., etc., etc. So there's definitely a lot of social media platforms that if you want to get involved or just talk to me a little bit more frequently, you can. And yeah, with that said, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.